Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of Gangster Magician Tarot, where I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself. And welcome to the 11 p.m. showing. And we're happy to see you. We missed you in 4 hours. We missed you. We were wondering. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going on, but we knew everything was going to be all right, though. So let's see what we're working with here, brother. Let's see what we got going on. I know, like I said, you're going to be in that last one. It's going to be a lot of, you and your soul tribe working together, all, and then, almost in like a party, not party, but celebrating atmosphere, okay? It's almost going to be like, it's not going to feel like work type situation, okay? And that's going to be with the people that you know, demons, jerk off, anybody to come to ruin it, so they're not going to be around. And hopefully your counterparts, hopefully we all have our counterparts there too. So let's see if that happens. Let's see what happens here, okay? Let's see what would because we know this one coven leader is gone. Okay, so we know that they're coming to a little bit of a situation there. Okay, so of course, I'm sorry. Archangel Michael said I'm dragging it along. What's going on here? He says, why is he just sitting here and nobody's introducing him? I said, I'm sorry. Here we go. Archangel Michael's here, brother. He gives us all the power, okay, because he's right there with us. He's there right at that door. And if you're not on the list, you're not getting in, all right? There ain't no questions. We don't want to hear it. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Because we got a wand over here, brother. It's a wand with clear quartz stuff. I don't know. Whatever. A wand is a wand, okay? You grant wishes. That's what we're here. We're here to grant your wish. That's what we do. Your wish is our command, okay? So we're making things happen here for you. Okay, we got some protection from those stank demons, okay? Opening our heart to you. Love, brother, we love it. Come bring the love, we love it. And now, and I did, Archangel Michael reminded me, is that I forgot to selenite the shit out of these cards on my last read. So let me do that now. He says, why do I forget? And then when he tells me, I get aggravated. I don't know. It is what it is. So see what we're doing here. See what we got. So first thing, 2 of Cups, brother. See, we gotta get all the negativity out of there from it. We don't want nothing affecting us, because you know why? Because this 2 of Cups, this is your wish come true. Okay, this is what you wanted. That's what you wished for. That's what you're here for. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, because the fact of the matter is, though, to get to that 2 of Cups, you have to go with all this 5 of Wands, all this conflict, all these rivalries, all this competition. People thinking they could, compete with you. No, that's not going to happen, okay? Them days are over. We don't play those games anymore, okay? Because you know why we don't play those games? Because the Hierophant is there, okay? Because this time, you have the institutional support, okay? It's not against you now. It's with you, all right? And that is bringing extreme conflict to whoever came up against you, because those same people are now being seen as corrupt hypocrites, because that is exactly what they are, okay? Because, again, 8 of Pentacles, you are mastering your craft, okay? You have high standards over there, brother. You're very, very much, you're doing repetitive tasks. You're an apprentice, okay? Just understand, you're becoming the best you can be, like the army. Trust me when I tell you. And that came up a lot, the 8 of Pentacles. Tell me I haven't been saying that a lot lately. Okay, and all this 8 of Pentacles, all this hard work and apprenticeship, becoming the best of you can be, it's going to get you this Wheel of Fortune, okay? So it's going to be right there, brother. 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. This conflict right here, bro, don't worry, because the Hierophant's here to clear that. All because of you, 8 of Pentacles, being this hardworking, just having these high standards. We're not willing to settle, okay? Is what got you here. So yeah, that's what we're working with. It's telling me here. So let's see let's elaborate. Let's get into it a little bit. Let's see what's happening here. You never know. You never know what could happen, though. Everything's subject to change. That's what I tell them. Card is subject to change. Okay? You can't, we can't predict everything. If we were able to tell you everything, then we would rule the world, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we rule the world? Yes, we would. But it's not meant to be that way. We don't want to rule the world, okay? We're not Nas, brother. We're not here to rule the world, okay? If I ruled the world, imagine that. I wouldn't do anything if I ruled the world. I would just keep doing what I'm doing, okay? And keep it safe. That's what I would do. That's what I'd be worried about. All right, fuckers. All right, so let's see what we're doing with what is the overall energy here, God? What are we working with here? Let's see what we're working with. Okay, what did I just say? God, tell me what's the overall energy that we're working with. I shuffled the cards. I'm sitting here talking to you, and that is a Four of Wands here, my friend. Four of Wands, okay? And that is your favorite card. It's one of my favorite cards. I love it. It's a celebration. It's a happy home. It's the destination. This is where you're going. Okay, this is where you're going. This is the final destination for you. Okay, look how nice it is. Look, you got little things there, you got little things up there. People, they're waiting for you, okay? And all this, Four of Wands, causes Nine of Swords for your enemy here, brother. They're anxious and depressed. They're crying in the bed now because they know they can't be a part of this Four of Wands because they made their stance clear against you. You can't, you can't go back on what you said. So, unless they're willing to really kill their ego and admit they were wrong, but that remains to be seen. A lot of people would rather take this to the grave with them, and that's perfectly fine too, because we don't ever want to see them again anyway. So take it to the grave, enjoy it, take all your money, will bury you with your money and everything, okay? Because wow, brother, what are these people going to be now? What are they that you have this Four of Wands? They're all, what? Nine of Swords, anxious and depressed. It was just under the deck, right or wrong, okay? So that's another one. There's another short for you, okay? So, yes, clear as day, they know that they picked wrong, and now this is what they got, okay? And now, you, in this hangman energy, pausing, surrendering, looking at things from all different perspectives, shows you just how, what was happening here. You see what people's motives were. You see why they did what. You found out who was who, okay? And you identified all this, and now you have this Four of Wands. So, and these people are crying about it because they never thought you were going to come back and, you never thought you were going to get into the hangman. You never thought you were going to pause and surrender. They wanted to keep you stuck on the outside, not knowing where your next meal is going to come from. They want you to be a hobo. They want you to run around like a hobo of sorts, okay? They want you to be a vagabond, okay? They want you, this is what they oozed. That's what they thought was going to happen. I don't know why, but this is what they believe was going to happen. No. We're magical gangsters. What do you think we do? We survive. We're not scared of the streets, brother. The streets are scared of us. Believe me when I tell you, okay? Because Knight of Swords in reverse. Because now, not only are these people anxious and depressed, okay, that you're getting this Four of Wands, they're also Knight of Swords in reverse. Unfocused, restless, burnt out, and being very, very, having having a disregard for consequences while being unpredictable, okay? So this is why they're going to take themselves out. A person without no direction, that's unpredictable and has a disregard for consequences, that is going to lead for them, that's going to lead to a Ten of Swords for them. That's going to most surely equal an ending for them, okay? But you know what's going to happen for you when this Ten of Swords happens for them? This Ten of Cups, of course, okay? Because you are building this foundation on the Ten of Cups. This Four of Wands has already been built on this Ten of Cups, okay? And this is to the chagrin of your enemies, okay? Now they're all burnt out and unfocused like they were earlier, Four of Swords in reverse, okay? That was the overall energy now. Now we're more or less hitting you now. Now we got you with this Four of Wands. So this is a good one, okay? We like this read better than the last one. Maybe because I selenite the cards. That's probably what it was. There we go. I got to make sure. Thank you, Archangel Michael. He said, see? And then he smacked me in the back of the head. And then I have to take it. Yeah. So what can I do? You're right. We take criticism. We're here to take constructive criticism. We're not like those people. If you tell them a little constructive criticism, they make you out like you're this evil person now. Okay, that's all this comes down to, is that you didn't just run around telling people what they want to hear. Okay, somebody will come to you, ask you for your opinion. You give them your honest opinion. Okay, then they're like, I don't like this guy. This fucking asshole. Like, but it's like, no, you asked me for that. What you wanted me to fucking tell you what you want to hear. Okay? If you want to go, hear what you want to hear, go be around somebody who wants to tell you what you want to hear, then go somewhere else. Good. We don't want you here. Okay? You don't like us because of that. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem, you tell them. Okay? That's their problem. All right, so these fucking unfocused bums, these burnt out, impulsive bums with no direction that are crying over here about your 4 wands. What else is happening? Okay, you know what else is happening to these bums, these crying bums? Judgment. Okay, they're under judgment for that. Okay, they're like, people are like, what the fuck why are you so upset about this person having a 4-1? Why are you not happy for them? Okay, this is like, they can't answer these questions. People are like, well, what's going on? Like, what are they see things going good for you, and then they see these people crying about it. Okay, like, in their, like they're so depressed over it. People are now they're under judgment. Okay, spiritual and physical. And you know who's come, is here to put judgment on these people? This King of Swords, of course, okay? Because remember, they see everything, brother. And they see what these people tried to do, okay? They see what they did. They tried to steal your destiny, okay? They tried to destroy a chosen earth angel, okay? That's a very spiritual, a very, very serious spiritual crime, okay? It's taken very seriously, Archangel Michael says. He says that is possible, most likely will be sent back to hell. They'll never be seen or heard from again for that particular crime, and not get to live the human experience again, and not be able to be reincarnated. Okay, that is where these people are standing, because that's how severe they went to come against you. Okay, that they may not be getting another chance. Okay, this life they're done. Forget it, they're done. Okay, they're finished, but they may not even get another chance. Okay, unless they show some type of remorse, they're going back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. That is no doubt about it. And we will know, okay, because we are the ones who know that stuff, okay? You are the one. You have that intuition, that superhuman intuition. You know what's going on, all right? So that's why you watch this stuff. That's why you do what you do, because you know what the fuck is going on. This only confirms what you're already thinking, okay? And the King of Swords already knows what you're doing. They know what everybody thinks, okay? And your brain is very clear and pure, okay? When it comes in your head, not like these people. Not like these people. These are evil people. They want to hurt people, okay? They want to hurt. They get off on your sadness. They do. They're happiness haters. They see you happy with this. Look at this. Your 4 wands, your happy home and celebration. This is what that happens. 9 of Swords. They get anxious and depressed. They're all fucking having nightmares over you. This is their biggest nightmare, you having a happy home. And people are like, what the judgment, okay? And the King of Swords wants to know that too. Like, why do you care about this person so much? People want to know, why do they care so much about what happens with your life? Why are they so concerned with destroying your life? That people want to know. It's weird. I think it's weird. I mean, they want to say you're weird, though. They want to say you're weird, but they're the ones that are trying to destroy your life and are fucking crying in their bed because you're having a happy home. Make that make sense, please, and thank you. I don't think it can be made sense, but that's what's happening here. Okay, and you know who's going to be the one who's in their bed crying right now? Okay, you want to know? This King of Wands in reverse, that is. Okay, this is a warlock. Okay, this is a warlock who thought they were a big shot. Okay, this could be perhaps. This is not an ex, I don't believe. I believe this is either like stepfather or a tyrant boss, or just somebody who you didn't like this person. Okay, you felt bad energy, but this person is such a slime ball that they cover it well. Okay, this is a warlock. Okay, they knew a couple things that you didn't know, so they were behind the scenes, fucking doing magic on you, and seeing you get all fucked up on stuff, and then laughing about it. But now, this person, they needed you to be down and out. Okay, for this person to be successful or whatever it was, become what they wanted, they needed you to be down and out. They said this was the last thing you needed. So now this person's crying in their bed, fucking with a disregard for consequences, because they know they're under judgment. This King of Wands reverse. This King of Wands reverse says persona non grata, brother. Nobody wants to be around this person. Because you know why? 8 of Cups, they're going to escape this person. This person is being seen like the plague right now. Okay, people want to abandon ship with them. They're walking away, they're leaving it behind, and this fuck is all alone now. This King of Wands reverse. Okay, and we know what they're gonna do. We know what they're gonna do. They're gonna end up, they're gonna walk the plank, brother. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna take themselves out. They will never be able to stand handle this. They're losing everything, plus they're gonna have to go to jail too. They're gonna get destroyed. They'll never go for this. This person, they're done. Finished. Finito. So now we know that's who you're dealing with. This King of Wands in reverse that is heartbroken, okay, that you are having a 4 of Wands. So they need you to be miserable for this person to have whatever it is. Make sense? Okay, and now 10 of Wands in reverse. This person being released. People are not holding on to helping this person. Nobody cares about this person, 10 of Wands. Okay, they're leaving this person to do it all. Nobody is holding this person up anymore. Nobody wants to deal with them. Like I said, they're persona non grata. They're being released. That's what 10 of Wands reverse. Dropping into whatever here. They're not holding on to it. So everybody's giving this person up, is what that's telling me. So this could be like maybe your family or something, and say like you have like, you know, like a stepfather, and then, you know, you didn't get along with him, but like somehow was manipulating the family. Now that your family's turning on them. Okay, now they're going to want to like reunite with you, but it may be too late with these people. But, you know, it's a good first start though. Okay, make this King of Wands in reverse pay for what they did. Okay, that's a good first start. Okay, because 4 of Cups. Otherwise, you're pretty much indifferent to these people. You don't give 2 fucks what happens either way. You don't care. You really don't. You're not even paying attention. You really don't even know. The only way you know about this stuff is going through like what channel and energy we're doing. Okay, that's the only way we even know what's going on. We're not here looking and spying and seeing what they're. We don't give a fuck anyway. Okay, because God's gonna take care of it anyway. Archangel Michael takes care of this. This is not an issue. You don't have nothing to worry about. You're 110% protected. Not to mention your magical gangsters. Not to mention you're in the 8th house crew. And not to mention you are, you know, with the Gangster Magician, okay? And nobody fucks with him. So just know that is why you are on point right now. So ain't nobody fucking with you because you got this 4 of Wands. And now they're all anxious and depressed over that. Isn't that something? Instead of being happy for you, they're anxious and depressed in their bed. You would be, you know, it's a shame. It's crazy. That's why you're 4 of Cups to these people. They could go fuck themselves. Who the fuck wants anybody like that around? Why would we want you around anyway? That's why we didn't like you. You knew you didn't like this person from the beginning. So this was your intuition. They knew that you'd seen what they were. This was this person fucking warlock. That's what this one, oh yeah, I don't do stuff like that. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Like that's what they would do, something like that. And it's like, because the King of Swords reverses, oh, that's preposterous. I will never do that. This one's more of like that, like he's like a fucking, like one of those, whatever it is, cartoon villains as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, this is what that is. King of Wands reverse, cartoon villain. Okay, because this person now is, why so serious? Okay, like the Joker now. Okay, this person's a fucking fool in reverse. All right, they want to be, you know, they're taking this very serious now because they're not innocent. They lack innocence. Okay, they're reckless. All right, what they did was fucked up, and now they're stuck, and nothing they can do about it. Okay, and that's why they're gonna end up taking themselves out. So you're gonna make them walk the plank. Walk the plank. We're not gonna do nothing to you. You're going to do it to yourself. See you later. Goodbye. Okay, you know who's going to come in and replace this person? Not replace them, but who's going to, you know, kick this person right in their ass off the plank? This King of Pentacles, of course, okay? Because they know what this King of Wands reverse did to you. They know what this person, what they needed to happen to you for this person to get what they were, you know, promising people or were promised, okay? But no, this couldn't happen. But this is what you have. This is all your energy right here. 4 of Wands and everything else. You got 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse, Judgment, King of Wands in reverse, Fool in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. So, and you in this 4 of Wands, all because of you being in this 4 of Wands. Something else, really is. Really does make me wonder what the fuck is this world coming to if people are worried about you being in a happy home, that this is like ruining their life. That's why it tells me this isn't what the world is. What we were told about the world is not what the world is. There's something else going on here. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. These people are taking themselves out anyway. It doesn't matter. We don't have to do anything except what we're doing. It's all you got to keep doing. Keep doing what you're doing. That's all, because don't worry, brother. Justice is here for you. Like I said, justice is here. It's a 9-year. It's over. The cycle is complete with these people. Your Four of Wands is here, okay? Because you know why justice is here? Why this Four of Wands is here? It's because of you, the High Priestess, of course. Because you could see this shit, okay? You don't have to fucking worry about nothing. You know what's happening. You see what's happening. You see what other people can't see, okay? And that is what makes you so valuable, okay? And that is what you are. And that's why you're getting justice for this fucking King of Wands, this fucking bum who thought that they were going to fucking take your shit. Fuck out of here. That person's going to have to they're going to have to bow down, brother, to you. They're going to have to get on their hands and knees, okay? Because they're going to have to deal with, who did I just say? It's going to be two shorts in one. That's why you selenite the shit out of these cards, okay? Who did I say is getting justice here? You, of course, this High Priestess, okay? So there you go. That is why we're the best in the business, and nobody can say otherwise, because if you could, you would, and you can't. So shut the fuck up, all right? So High Priestess, brother, we know that you are getting this Four of Wands here, okay? You have that with this justice, okay? All to the chagrin of this King of Wands in reverse, who is persona non grata, okay? And they're being seen as a Eight of Cups, a big, big disappointment that people are trying to escape from, because that's what people think when they're thinking persona non grata. That means they don't want to be around this person. Nobody wants to be around this person. They probably didn't want to be around them in the first place, but this is a slime ball warlock. It's doing magic in the back. Think they were a big shot. They thought that they thought they had you. No, my friend. We had you, okay? We let you walk right into it. You fucking you baited this person right into this, and they took it. Hook, line, and sinker, okay? Because Knight of Pentacles, because now, like I said, this person, King Wands, they're stuck. They're working without reward. Eventually, they're going to give up, and they're going to say, I can't do this no more. I'm finished. There's nothing they can do, and they're going to take themselves out. Okay, that's why. Okay, you know what's going to happen right after that, too? That probably will make this person take themselves out is you, this High Priestess, being in this Two of Cups, of course, okay? Because that is exactly your wish come true for this High Priestess, okay? And that is, the justice is that this Four of Wands here is what's going to really set this place on fire, that Nine of Swords are going to, be all anxious and depressed because now they're restless and unfocused. They're having a disregard for consequences. They're in the Fool in reverse energy, being very serious. They're being reckless. They're making bad choices. Okay, now, Ten of Wands reverse, they're releasing this King of Wands in reverse. Okay, they don't want to be, this King of Wands in reverse now is holding all the burden. Okay, because people are releasing. They're persona non grata. Nobody is around this person right now. They're done. They're finished. They thought that they were going to take whatever it was from you, but now they're going to have to pay for all the price because they've done this to other people too. All right, and now, Knight of Pentacles, they're stuck and working without reward because they're trying their best, but they're not, because they're under judgment. People see what they are. They're wondering what the fuck happened. People are telling them what's happening there. And the reason that is because the justice is here for you, okay? The justice is this Two of Cups and this Four of Wands for you, this High Priestess. So that's a pretty good one. Why don't you concur with that, Doctor? Let's get a confirmation here. See what the power of seleniting cards, seleniting the shit out of cards. That was a good read, God. Thank you. We appreciate this one. All right, let's get a confirmation read here. Why don't we? Where's my little seleniter? All right, so let's here we go. See what we got here. All right, so again, we have, this Hierophant. So we know now institutional support is here for you because it was already confirmed about that, okay? That whatever Five of Swords, whatever conflict, competition, winning at all costs, this King of Wands in reverse tried against you, now it's being seen by that Hierophant. And this Hierophant's asking questions as to why this person is the way they are towards you. What's their problem with you? Okay, because again, this person is under judgment, okay, because what they did is very, very wrong and terrible, okay, and they're going to be seen for exactly who they are, and that is the judgment there, okay, and the reason why is because of you, Nine of Wands, being so brave, okay, you being so brave is the reason why this person now is facing a very serious ending, okay, and they're in their bed crying like a bitch. That is why. So, well, let's get this started. Let's get some confirmation. Let's get some clarification, confirmation here. Why don't we? Okay, so what are we working with here, God? We see with this King of Wands, this persona non grata character, you know, is our antagonist right now. We took care of the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, they're finished. They got taken out. Okay, now we gotta focus on this King of Wands in reverse character. Okay, so this is who we're taking out right now. So what are we working with? All right, let's go. Okay, Page of Cups. Okay, so it says, keep an open and curious mind. Embrace new creative opportunities and intuitive messages and explore new aspects of life and yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing, because while you get into this, you know, headed towards this Four of Wands, this Two of Cups, that's exactly what you are doing. You're remaining in this Page of Cups energy. They did not want you to be. This is a very, very free spirit, okay? This could be a wish come true, okay? It's happy news. They did not want this for you, this King of Wands reverse. They needed you to be bad things happening to you over and over and over. Did you ever notice, ever since this person came around, your life has always been, it's been chaos. It's always a fucking problem. And then you have this jerk off, like, it's like clockwork. But this is the person that you're really going to enjoy seeing suffer. I mean, not too many people do you really want to see suffer, but this is one of them. Okay, because this person really did a number on you. Okay, and again, your King of Pentacles is here. Okay, because they got your back and they're going to kick this one in their ass. Okay, and they're going to make them walk the plank, this King of Wands in reverse. But this is who, you know, you admire this kind of person. You don't admire this warlock type jerk. Well, this is one of the worst people around. A King of Wands in reverse and a King of Swords in reverse. They're the two that you really, really despise. You despise them. I'm telling you, they irk you like you never believe. So, whatever. They're both going now. You don't have to worry about them anymore. You won't be seeing them anymore. Okay, you know why you won't be seeing them anymore? Because this King of Pentacles here, that was just under the deck, there's another one, that's 3 in 1, okay? This King of Pentacles right here is going to kick them in their ass and boot them off into the plank, because this is who you admire, this King of Pentacles. This is who you look up to, this person. Okay, you do. All right, the King of Pentacles is a card of stability and security, representing a strong and reliable leader who knows how to manage wealth and achieve success through hard work and common sense. Okay, this is your counterpart. Okay, that is why they are King of Pentacles, King of Cups mixture. Okay, they're King of Pentacles while at work. They're King of Cups at home with you. That's what it's going to be. That's what the balance is. They trying to get that balance. This is what they were unable to do. It was either they were too much love or all about the money. They were unable to do both, okay? But now they're in this King of Pentacles energy, and they're an upright, okay? So that's telling me that they're not greedy, they're not being greedy, they're being a reliable leader, okay? And it came up twice. This is the third time, actually, in this read, this King of Pentacles came up. So there you go. And this is the third time this Hierophant has came up in this reading. So that tells me that you have institutional support, because if this King of Pentacles is a responsible leader, I'm sure they're bringing institutional support to you, because you're clear as day being seen with this Two of Cups and this Four of Wands. So my guess is that it will be with this King of Pentacles, because how else wouldn't it be? Who else would it be with? This is this is who you did it all for, okay? This is who you wished for. Come on, please. Now the Hierophant's here to support you. Be happy. Be happy, please. I don't want to hear you know, this and that. Okay, this is your twin flame, brother. That's what this is. It's your counterpart. All right? Let him go. Let him go. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Because you know why? Because you're manifesting this whole situation. You are the one who is manifesting this to happen, okay? And that's why it's happening. That's why it's happening in effect. That is why everything that you're saying is happening. Because you are a Page of Pentacles, my friend. Okay, and again, you're going to have your Two of Cups here, okay? This Two of Cups is happening for you, okay? That is clear as day in your energy, okay? It's always in your energy, okay? And now we know it's going to be with this King of Pentacles, okay? But like I said, yes, we look up to a King of Pentacles. Yes, do we? But we definitely most likely need our King of Cups. That is where we really like, okay? That is what we really like. So that is probably the issue right now. We don't know if they could get to this King of Cups. If they could do this balance is what your counterpart. That's their problem here. But they are, you know, headed towards this, you know, you are headed towards this 4-1. So there will be a happy home here, okay? There's going to be love. So that's telling me that is going to be able to be done, okay? Because the justice is here, and you're clearly a high priestess, and you're seeing this happen, okay? So, hey, I'm seeing that you have a King of Pentacles coming your way with this 4 of Wands, so you could have a 2 of Cups, okay? Because we're Page of Pentacles, clearly, you know, manifesting that, okay? And because, you know, there's possibilities here. Free Spirit, Page of Cups. That's a wish come true for you. Now, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And now, we grant your wish, okay? And that is what's going to happen. So, I really don't even know how much farther I could go with this. This is a really good read. Wouldn't you concur with this, doctor? I feel this surgery went perfect, okay? I really believe this patient's going to make it. Trust me when I tell you. I really think so. Because with this is amazing for this high priestess. Tell me it's not. Wow. One of their biggest enemies, this King of Wands in reverse, is now being seen as persona non grata and is left all alone and is going to have to walk the plank for what they did. And walking the plank, brother. The crocodiles are hungry. They haven't eaten. It's time for you to go. Okay, it's time for you to go, brother, because the 10 of Swords is here and the crocodiles are eating you up. Okay, that is 110% accurate. That is 110% how we're going to end this reading, okay, because a 10 of Swords is the ending for this person. The 10 of Swords is a card of painful endings, loss, crisis, that signifies the final ordeal, release, closure of a difficult situation or cycle. So this cycle that you have with this King of Wands in reverse is over. Okay, and it's all because of you and your 4 of Wands. Okay, your happy home leads to this person having to walk the plank, okay, and be eaten by crocodiles. And that's exactly what's going to happen because, again, they're under judgment for what they did, and that is how they're going down, and that's how they're going out. And the King of Pentacles is going to kick them in their ass, and the crocodiles are going to eat them all up. Okay, so I am going to end it there, guys. I love you so much. I really do. I love your comments. They're great. They make me happy. Thank you so much for my first 500. I love it. Okay, I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, I really love this reading for you. I do, and I love you so much. Bye.